Bro, what the fuck? Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I just wanna touch the top. Baby said that she in love and she don't love the lie. Been chillin' with all the bros, I've been above the spot. Shawty said that things change, well it does a lot. Hey, watching out the payment, man, the sun is high. Yeah, lost inside the heart, but it's emerging right. I've been out the way and I'm good. I can find my home. Everything I said it was is not. Yeah, Jamaica, how you layin'? Yeah, you ain't say no, what you saying, baby? I lost you, but who's paying? Don't know why you hit my phone, why you playing? Yeah, I can't handle it without the trusting. Yeah, I can see the top, I wanna touch it. Yeah, we been getting money, no discussion. Now I don't like the top, and shorty always get the fussy. Yeah, hey, I like the cruise on it. Say she like the way I sound and how I groove on them. I been steady dodging bullets, how I move on them. But he talking out his neck and not a crew on them. Yeah, and I'm sliding. Shawty like the vibe, don't want the right to end. Yeah, right. To the nice end, yeah. To the nice end, I can always keep the cool, I'm never fighting. Man, our love was all the cake without the icing. Now I found new love, different pricing. And it won't cost my soul, no devices. Yeah, I ain't got a plan for it, I'm the man for it. Selling Brody couldn't stand for it, it's very important. I've been off the edge, I've been feeling the wind blowing. I can lose my head and my heart, but they been going. I just take the edge of stairs when it's dead time. I just lost promises, I regret mine. I just gained a lot of love on the west side. I'm the go, but I would never be the best guy. You might take me out of business like I'm Best Buy. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Yeah. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Thinking about the future, looking good, and it's the best side. I remember.
All right. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? People of the world, people of the universe. We are live. We are back. It is Ride the Tide Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode 27. We weren't able to hit you on Wednesday, so we had to come back and hit you on Friday to give you some more football because, like we keep saying every week, the picks have been hot, so we're just going to keep running them. Tycho is not here, but it doesn't matter because we got the Wanderer, we got Snoop Luke, and we got 3 people that are ready to talk about college and NFL football going into Week 13 and Week 12.
Yes.
But does anyone have anything to say before we just run football?
Welcome to. Happy to be back.
It's good for you to be back, Jesse. It feels better. I needed you back this week.
Hey, we don't look in the past. That's why the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield. All right, keep it moving.
I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. So let's just jump right into football. And I think it won't be like too big of a blowout.
Barkley down the sideline. Saquon Barkley.
You don't fuck with Aaron.
Some teams, it doesn't matter. I think it's going to be a very mucky dub. And it's going to get ugly.
They have the chance to lose themselves a game, probably.
Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable!
All right, just very quickly, before we get into the games that are happening, there were 3 games that took place yesterday that we need to go over real quick. And they were some good fucking football games.
The only game that wasn't phenomenal was that middle game. I'm not gonna lie. It was just a good game.
It was just because it was a little more defense, a little more boring, I would say. But, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it was still, one possession finish? Giants covered. So,
Yeah.
I would say that all 3 teams covered that needed to cover. So that shows you that it was a good day of football. But we'll start with Detroit. We'll start with the Bills and the Lions game that, honestly, I only blame that loss on one reason, and it's pretty simple. Luke slept through the entire game, and if he was awake, we would have won. It's as simple as that, people.
Look, all you had to do was wake up in the fourth quarter with 27 seconds. No, with 31 seconds left. If you woke up at that exact time, I bet DJ Shark would have caught that ball.
Well, if I didn't sleep through
they
the
would've
Texas
ran it.
A&M game, they would have beat Bama. If I didn't sleep through this game, the Lions would have beat the Bills. You know, I got to start staying awake.
That's the problem right here. But
I
other
thought the
than
Lions.
Luke staying awake after this game, I mean, I said 4 to 5 times, like every Lions fan, the things that could have happened. If Jared Goff could have made that one throw, if that 30-yard field goal could have been made, if all these little things that should have been done were done, the Lions secure a victory. So we'll put that on the back burner right now, and let's just move to Buffalo, okay? 3-point game against the Lions. They didn't look all that impressive. Josh Allen, who's this MVP caliber player, didn't look like he was doing all that against a defense who we know is not even top 10.
Yeah.
We were getting a decent amount of pressure on him, I feel like.
I think we were too.
I think our pressure was getting to him. It's just the way – it's like the Jets game. The Jets game, if you get to Josh
I like that better.
the right way, and they just played really good defense. The plays where we couldn't lock the corners up, our line was getting to him.
I agree.
So it was if we were playing perfect defense, but we were just able to get through the O-line quick enough. And I just thought that game was such a good game.
It was a great game, good atmosphere. I will say that there were a lot of fights that happened in the stands, and Buffalo and the Detroit fans, they don't mix well. And hopefully, if the Lions continue to, I don't even know if I want to call this an uproar, but if they continue to win games, I'll just say that there's a possibility for us to meet them in the wild card. If that were to happen, all hell would break loose, and I really want that to happen.
We have to go 8-1 for that to happen.
Tyler and my father walked into that game excited to watch football and walked out of that game Buffalo haters. They fucking hate Buffalo now, like with a passion. Tyler told me, he goes, I know I have them win the Super Bowl, but it would make me much happier for them to lose in the first round. He doesn't like them. My dad, he fucking hates them now. So
was it the Bills Mafia? Did it do it to him?
they didn't stop. Big Mike told somebody he would pee on them at the end of the game, but we'll digress. Fucking, we'll move on. So, second game that happened, it was the boring game of the
Heard it
three.
in his voice.
We'll skin past this one real quick.
All right.
Giants 7-3, Cowboys 7-3. Who's the better football team in the end? The Cowboys. Who won the game in the end? The Cowboys. Who scored 2 touchdowns and really pissed me off in fantasy? Dalton Schultz. Fuck you, Luke. Good job. Good job.
I needed
Cowboys.
that from him because
I
you
was
got
so pissed.
Kelsey.
But, I mean, it was good defense. Their defense is top fucking 5, and they showed it against
he
Saquon.
almost
They
got
shut him down.
There,
Tom
He's
Brady,
got a third
And then
touchdown.
Micah talked his shit on Twitter.
Dude,
said,
Schultz
"I was
could have
playing
got
the
a
right
third
side, too."
touchdown. They just ran it with the other tight end. They ran it with Schultz. That's a fucking third touchdown. God damn it.
Yeah,
that wouldn't have been okay, Luke.
That
We
would
can't
have
have Dalton Schultz out here having 3 touchdowns.
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
No.
Yes, we can. When he's going up against fucking Kelsey in fantasy, yes, he can.
all right, maybe
We're not going against Kelsey for everybody, so we couldn't.
Well, I am.
All right, third game, and also once again, fuck you, Luke, because Justin Jefferson and the Minnesota Vikings, and Kirk Cousins on primetime, when he wins, something crazy must have happened, and the thing that crazy was Justin Jefferson. He has now broken the Minnesota Vikings all-time receiving record that Randy Moss set in 3 seasons. Yes, in 3 seasons. And
That's the same as Jetta.
Uh-huh. So now he came up on Thanksgiving Day and carried the Vikings to another win. Does anyone else have anything other to say other than Justin Jefferson for Offensive Player of the Year?
Being a
Do
dog.
we see how DJ Hopkinson is for them?
Yeah, because, bro, they had to use Irv Smith like an elite tight end. You can't use Irv like an elite tight end, okay? TJ can play at that high level when he needs to be with a high-profile offense. He's never had that really chance except for maybe his rookie year, but I think that the whole Minnesota thing just worked. He looks like a Viking. He plays better there. They use him well there.
He does look like a Viking.
He does. It matches so fucking well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even notice him out there. Like he just like he fits well with the team. It's not like he sticks
Blends
out
into
like
the Viking mold.
It's like he doesn't like stick out because he doesn't look like he belongs on the team.
Can't do anything bad.
Yeah, you're not like that guy just got here, didn't he? You're like, damn, our tight end's good.
who's
Has he
that?
been this good? No, he just got here. Wait, what?
Oh wait, that's
Oh,
Hawkinson.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's TJ. Fuck. Sorry, TJ. But with that, we have the Week 12 preview. We have games to get into. And here's how I'm just going to describe it, people. Be smart. Don't bet on every game. There's a lot of bad football that is probably going to be played tomorrow. So just be prepared for the bad football. That's the best preview or, heads up I can really give you. So we will start this bitch off. Starting off, you know what, Luke? I'll keep you on for this. Fuck it, because you just always have something to say about your boy Russ Daddy. So Denver Broncos, Carolina Panthers, -1.5. Russ Daddy, Sam Darnold. I said Broncos -1.5. How you feeling?
We have
Well,
the new Latavius Murray at RB1.
Russell had his last chance to really do good against the Raiders. He kind of did that. Kind of pulled through a tiny bit, not really in fantasy for me because I still lost. So honestly, he's probably going to go back to normal. He's probably going to not do great. Denver's not going to put up a lot of points. They're probably going to prevent a lot of points too. But at the end of the day, they're probably still going to end up on the losing side of the game because it is just not good.
I would
But
have to say I agree.
Hey, Marlon Mack's activated now, though.
That's true.
Bringing him, man.
Mhm.
They're like, shit's bad.
Marlon's coming back, and it should be nice. All right, so I assume that who are you taking overall in your pick?
I'm going to be fading Denver in this one until they can prove they can even win a game. I will be fading Denver.
I don't blame you. Jesse, how you feeling?
My brain is telling me that Carolina won't beat Denver. Like, I just don't see that happening. I see this as a Denver victory, personally, because I don't believe in Sam Darnold or Baker. If they put PJ Walker in, they might be able to get this win. But either of the other two, I don't think they're getting the win.
So we're split, which means now I got to come in. And just to remind the people before Tyler kills me, we're sitting hot. That should say last 4 weeks. It says last 3 weeks. I didn't change that because I'm a lazy bitch.
The first
All right.
one does. Yours doesn't.
You're right. But that is both 4 weeks. Here's what you need to know. You need to know that when it comes to Nathaniel Hackett, Russell Wilson, and the Denver Broncos, I can't trust them. I can trust an underplay, which I will easily take at, let me just check these lines, 43.5. Thank you very much. I will take that under. My bad, 36.5. I was very confused for a minute. So I'm going to fade the Denver Broncos with Luke. Give me Carolina. It's going to be Sam Darnold in his first game back. And if Sam Darnold in his first couple games last year plays like he does in his first couple games this year, they can generate some offense. So we'll see if him and DJ Moore can eat. I'm taking Carolina. I don't feel comfortable, but I'm doing it. Game 2, Baltimore, Jacksonville. We got -3.5. My bad. Yes, that says -3.5. I'm sorry. I see you laughing. I'll go right to you. -3.5. Baltimore Ravens against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville's home. Jesse.
This is actually the most difficult game for me this week. Because here's the problem.
It's a trap.
What's the problem?
I'm paying a lot of attention to the Ravens with Lamar being my quarterback, Mark Andrews being my tight end, and I've watched their offense and defense work. And, like, if they don't tighten shit up, Travis Etienne can have a day on them. Like, they gotta tighten up. But their defense, I don't know. They've been playing good defense. They just haven't been able to score on offense for real. In Jacksonville, they can move the ball when they get hot.
We're gonna need a lot
But
of
I'm still
ETN.
I'm gonna take the over in this game.
I mean, that's a smart play. I don't blame you. You don't have to
Jacksonville's
win it.
defense is good, but, like, I just feel like either Lamar's gonna have to run a lot or Robinson might have another good game. But I just feel like Carolina has a weird defense with Jeremy Chin, and he's really solid. And Jacksonville's team, I don't know. What's the over-under in this game?
This is the one that I
3.5.
previously just said.
No. That's
43.5. Yes. Let's
43
say.
and a half.
Take the
Yeah, I
over.
take the over. I take the over.
Give me the over. Give me Lamar kind of having a good game. Not great, but good. And the Ravens defense not to perform as great to make it really close because ETN's going to run it up their ass.
I think they are. But when I saw this spread,
But I'm gonna leave it.
when I saw this spread, I thought I feel like Vegas is testing me right now. So I really they want me to think this is a trap game. I'm gonna take Baltimore to cover 3.5 in Jacksonville because I think that they can win by a touchdown. I think they should win by a touchdown. And I think if they don't win by a touchdown, I'm sick of the fucking Baltimore fans telling me to wait one more week. I'm done waiting. You're not good. So
Listen,
I wouldn't go that. I wouldn't go that far.
Dude,
you gotta
I'm not-
remember.
But
I have taken them twice this year, and they have
Listen.
done me wrong twice.
but I wouldn't go as far as saying they're not good.
I can't be 0-3 against John Harbaugh, man.
All right, listen. This is my problem. Niggas are torching Rodgers because he has no receivers. Why aren't we talking about the fact that Lamar has no receivers? You know how many 2 tight end sets they've run since likely looks like he could be a solid tight end 2, damn near wide receiver?
I mean,
They
yeah.
got with Bateman was their guy. They were putting a lot
But
of shit
they're
on
using
him.
Kenyon Drake like he's back in his prime.
I mean,
So that
they-
run game
they
with
had-
Lamar,
Not old.
with Kenyon, and
he's
I
not
mean,
old.
honestly, you got to credit that to the injury that was suffered by JK. The
So
rushing
many-
game is turning up. So the
JK
real
might
thing
be back.
is, when I look at Jacksonville's rush game, they only perform good in the rush game against one team, and that's Indianapolis.
That's not
If
true.
it's not the who else?
Travis Etienne has been having some phenomenal games on the ground.
I know. I'm talking about run defense.
Oh, run defense. I thought you said run game.
I said when it comes to run defense, they're
Yeah,
only
no.
good against the Colts.
Yeah, that was it.
So when it comes to the Baltimore's rushing game, I think they can win by a touchdown off their run game. That's how I feel. But
Well, Dobbins is, I think, coming back this game.
They won't push him that much.
then I like, but
they
then I
gotta be
like that even
careful.
more.
They got to be careful. They've had so many injuries. They're not going to play him that much. He'll be snap counted like a mug.
All
I'm
right.
taking the Ravens for sure, but I think this is going to be a little bit of a
I'm
higher scoring
fine.
game than the sports bookies think.
Money line.
With this 43.5.
I 100% feel you. Jesse, I'm going to hit you with this one. Arthur Smith, the godfather of spreads. Only one spread has not been hit by this man all year. He is going into Washington to take on the Commanders. It is +4.5 Atlanta. I just want to make it known so I don't have to make a rant. I'm taking Atlanta +4. That's my pick. But Jesse, go ahead.
Atlanta +4. That,
Do
you know,
Do we know if Chase Young's back?
nah, bro. Give me the.
I'm gonna
Nah,
do it.
that defense has been on heads the last couple weeks. And Heineke, like Rivera said, the team plays better with Heineke. I don't think they cover spread. Give me a -4, just for controversial reasons.
Ooh.
But I do believe in it.
Chase Young is making progress, but his status remains day by day, so he's not
Yeah,
playing.
they said they changed it to more questionable. So
How you
if he
feeling?
has a good rest of the week, I think we could see him in the lineup.
He only
That'd
has,
be huge.
this Friday practice is the last practice.
How you
Yeah,
feeling,
if
Luke?
he has a good practice.
You liking Arthur Smith to cover that spread?
Fuck no! Give me the Commanders. Give me Heineke. Give me Chase Young making a fucking miracle practice back because he's gonna be like, fuck it, I'm coming back this week, and he's gonna get the game-winning sack to prevent the spread from hitting.
I love it. I fucking love it. All right, Jesse.
Lock
we're gonna,
it.
We're gonna run it back to you for the next game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Cleveland Browns. Tampa's -3.5 in Cleveland. How we feeling?
I'm not gonna lie. Jacoby Brissett been balling because week 13 coming up.
This is his final game.
Most likely. Like, we don't see them starting Jacoby when Deshaun is going back to Houston. We don't see it.
As I said, this is his final game.
So he's about to ball. I'm not going to lie. He's been balling. He's going to ball. Is this a home game or is this in Tampa?
This is a home game.
Also,
Amari Cooper been going stupid at home.
Also, Leonard Fournette is doubtful.
I'm not worried about Leonard Fournette because Rachaad White is a dog, and he's been playing better than Fournette.
I mean, their entire run defense is like second worst in the league. So
yeah, that too. Cleveland has terrible run defense, so I feel like Rachaad White's gonna eat them alive. Like, he just ate Seattle, who's been like, they don't have a great run defense, but they've been doing pretty good with their defense. Like, I know in passing they're top 5 when it comes to stats, low key, but I still see Tampa covering. Oh man, this is another game. I'm gonna take the over because I feel like Rachaad White's gonna be opening up the run game for them.
Tampa Tom is gonna win.
This is another Tampa money.
You seem confident, Luke. Well, I'm gonna put a pin in this, Jesse.
This man is like, he hasn't lost since his divorce, right?
Correct.
Yeah, this man cut all the toxic shit out of his life, solely focusing on football, and is getting the job done. He said, fuck it. I came back to win a Super Bowl. I'm going to win a Super Bowl. And this man ain't gonna be losing this game.
I 100% agree. I'm taking Tampa Tom. I am taking this -3.5 to cover. I'm gonna take the Tampa Bay Bucks for one reason. I think this is gonna be an under. I think this game is not gonna be very exciting. You're gonna see a couple rushing touchdowns from Nick Chubb. You're gonna see a couple good passes from Brady. And then at the end of the day, Tom Brady's going to win by a touchdown again. I don't think this game's going to be all that. And then maybe Tom will win like 21-17, 21-14. I really don't think it's going to be all that. I'm
calling a 13-10.
Yes. Okay. So you're
bro. I'm fading y'all. I'm fading y'all.
All right.
Y'all tripping.
What's your pick?
Bro, y'all are not. See, this is where we about to. This is where I'm about to bring it out. Why I feel the way I feel. Tom has progressively been getting better as the season been going on. He's been having his downfalls, but at the same time, he hasn't had his whole receiving core the whole season. His tight end's been iffy. He was trusting Brake. Brake got injured. Auden started doing his thing. He's been having a lot of shifty shit. Since their bye week, they're off a bye week, I feel like with the way they've been progressing, they get a bye week. A lot of the shit that's been needing to get ironed out, I feel like we're going to see it in this game. And people, they're forgetting that this is Tom. He will throw the ball as much as he needs to. But they are bringing in a better running back than Fournette has been playing this year. And I really think he's about to explode for his true first start with nobody next to him.
I don't think White's going to do that good.
Cleveland's defense is terrible against the run.
I'm going to be honest. And Tampa has been god-awful at running all season long.
Because Leonard Fournette's been leading the pack. That's why. Fournette's having a terrible season, and they've been trying to rely on him, and they've been putting Rachaad White in more. And whenever Rachaad White goes in, Leonard Fournette gets a 3-yard run, he gets a 10. He gets a 7. Then Fournette comes in, gets a 4, gets 2.
I'm not saying
phenomenal.
I don't know when I said that Leonard Fournette was good.
No, I'm just comparing him to why they have a 70 rushing yards per game.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying you don't become second worst running, like have the second worst running in the league by just one player.
Yes. If that one player is getting 20 carries a game,
the O-line ain't doing it. Both and every single back that's been running the ball ain't doing it.
Rushing yards in the league, and his O-line is trash. The Giants' O-line is not good. Saquon has been doing everything on his own. One player can change.
Yes,
We've seen what the Jets are doing. Breece Hall was
If he had a better line,
fronting
he'd
way
have a
more
lot
than
better
anybody the Jets
stats.
have right now are doing. One player in your backfield, just like Justin Jefferson changes it when you're receiving core,
Well,
one player can change the
I
backfield.
also don't think White or Fournette are comparable to Barkley, but
I'm not
Barkley
saying
can do
talking
that.
about
I don't think
saying
either of those
the
two
O-line
running
linebacker,
backs in Tampa can
one
do
player.
that. And it's fairly obvious Lenny couldn't do it.
Wait on it. Watch. White was such a good prospect. Such a good prospect.
We will wait on it and we will see. But now that I have Jesse fired up, I need to get into the game of the week. Cincinnati and Tennessee.
We don't need mixing.
Wait, that's the wrong banner. Game of the week. Cincinnati versus Tennessee. Cincinnati is sitting at -2.5. I will let you get your rant out of the way first, Mr. Jesse. Revenge tour.
Cincinnati will cover the spread. Derrick Henry will do what Derrick Henry does. But give me Cincinnati -2.5.
All right, my turn. There was only one reason why you guys beat us in that fucking game, and that was Evan McPherson, Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow got sacked more times than I can fucking count. If the defense remains the same, which every single person, minus one injury, Harold Landry, who had 1 sack in that game, is still on that defense, can continue to rip through that O-line and sack that motherfucker, everything should be well. Jamar Chase, he is now injured. He will not be playing in that game, which means that's a factor that we don't have to worry about, which helps Tennessee. Also, my third reason is Evan McPherson, and there's nothing we can do about that. He's just going to continue to be a dog. I like Tennessee. Give me Tennessee money line. You knew I was going to do this anyway. I just had to give you some reasoning. King Henry is now back at number 1. He passed Saquon for number 1 rushing yards. He only needs 128 more, and he's third highest in franchise history. He'll get it. All right. So I got Tennessee. He's got Cincinnati. Luke, you knew you were going to be the split man anyway. How you feeling?
I will be, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to fade Queen Henry here and take Cincinnati.
Damn.
Smart man.
That one hurt. Can't lie, but I understand. It is what it is. Can't win them all.
I wonder what the boy would take.
Fuck the Bengals. All right. Anyways. I'm petty. Leave me alone.
Hey, Nass. You just
Nass.
salty about that playoff game.
You're damn right I am. I was live in attendance, and it broke my little Titan heart, okay? So
I know. I was so happy you were there to see that loss. You took that whole trip. You took that time out of your life to go to that game just to watch your team lose.
I was in shambles. Absolute shambles. I hope that makes you happy.
It does. It makes me
Okay.
Makes me want to go grab a Cincinnati Bengals blanket.
Fuck you. Next game. Texans. Dolphins.
Nope.
-14 for Miami.
Raheem
In
Mostert.
Miami.
Raheem Mostert is doubtful for this game.
It don't matter. Feed Jeff Wilson.
Oh,
Jeff
no.
Wilson is gonna eat against this terrible defense. Jalen Waddle's probably gonna eat. Tyreek's gonna eat. This might just be a -14 game.
That's such
They're
a
minus
bad...
900 on MGM.
My God,
Money
dude.
line.
I don't know. I don't want to take it, but I feel
I'm
like
not taking the spread, but Jesus, I feel like it
All
might.
right. I'm
You
not
should-
taking the spread because I'm going to up that bitch to 21.5, baby. Let's
You
make
got a
it
Dallas
20
Vikings
and a
game?
half.
You got a Dallas Vikings game?
that's why
Yeah.
you don't do drugs, kids.
Fuck the Texans.
21?
No Davis Mills. We got the new boy coming in town, Kyle Allen.
And he's about to
Davis
get a
Mills.
rude awakening to the NFL by my
Kyle
boy
Allen's been
from
here.
the Dolphins.
Kyle
Honestly,
Allen's new
I'm not
for
surprised.
that team. But
Tua, baby. King Tut.
I could I'm disrespectfully taking the -14.
I'm
Fuck the
very
Texans. I got the
disrespectfully
Dolphins
taking the
beating
minus
on
20
all
and a half.
horizons.
That's how I'm feeling. So I'm not touching it. So you guys have fun.
You don't want to do it over under?
You know what?
Jump on the Tua train. Come on.
I'll take the over.
What's the over under?
46.5.
You feel like how many points do you got the Dolphins?
I think the Texans will put up between 17 to 21. Really? Yeah. And they'll put up 17, if you want me to be honest with you. I think Miami will put up like 31.
I have a
13.
I have a 10-30 game. A 30-10. I got a beating.
All right, you motherfuckers are trying to talk me into it. It's working.
I think you should just go under because it won't hit 46, but it'll hit 46 if the Dolphins get like 30 plus.
I just want to put it out there that minus 20.5 for that Dolphins Texans game is only plus 180.
All right, I'll take minus 14. I will take minus 14 if that's what we're looking at right there. Because
Listen, do you want to know why it's minus 14?
Why?
Because not only do the Texans have a bad offense, but they are ranked 29th in running defense. No, they're ranked last in rush defense, 29th overall as a team in defense in general.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure they're ranked that must mean they're ranked 30 when it comes to wide receivers.
Correct.
We saw what the Lions couldn't do. And the only difference is they have what's his name back? Is it Derek Stingley Jr.?
Yes.
Is he back?
Yeah, he's healthy.
Okay, if he's healthy, that'll give him a chance. But I still feel like Tyreek is just going to juice the other person, and Waddle is going to juice the other person. And I don't know. I'm not confident at all.
Yeah, I'm taking that 14, and I blame Luke. Last week, he talked me into the Michigan play, so this is his redeem himself play. Luke, please. You're muted.
Listen, when I made that analysis, that was before Blake Corum went out for half the game.
This is true.
If Blake Corum was in that
if I
game,
didn't say
full
anything to
game,
you,
he would that spread would have hit. That's all I'm
because
saying.
I asked Tyler, I said, do I talk shit to Luke or no? This was at halftime. And he goes, Blake Corum's hurt. You can't talk shit. I said, damn it. I was like, all right, I understand. Next game. God, this is going to be a fun one. Justin Fields, who has now been listed to questionable for Chicago and probably will not start, going up against Mike White and the New York Jets. The spread is -6 for New York. I don't even know what to say, so I'm going to let someone else just start. Jesse?
Who's the Bears backup?
I have no idea who the Bears backup is.
I'll look it up right now.
Zach Wilson, he's 5-2, so I don't know why they're benching him. It's probably because they don't get many yards per play since Brees Hall.
Trevor Siemian.
I'll tell you why. Because
Simeon.
I feel like he had. Oh, I don't know who that is.
That's their backup?
Yes.
Oh, -6. Give me the Jets. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner's getting an interception. If you could bet on it, bet on it.
Who?
Luke, their backup is a nobody.
He was the guy who was starting at the Saints.
He was starting at the
Saints.
But
I really
backup
don't like Mike
Mike
White.
Fucking White, baby. And
You know how I feel about Mike White.
Just because it is Mike White.
Fuck
Sorry,
you.
Jesse. I need to do this for a minute. But just because it is Mike White, Luke, you motherfucker, and you love to shit talk him, that's why I am taking the Jets. It's his first game of the year. What did he do in his first game of the year last year? He got himself in the Hall of Fame. So this is going to be...
But what did I tell you? What did I
year.
tell you what happened? After that one game, he was a one-and-done
He
stud.
only needs
That was
one
it.
this year.
After that one game, what happened? He fell off the cliff. Everyone loves to mention the one game.
Trust
But
me,
what
man.
about the follow-up games to try and keep his fucking job?
He's got
There's a
Garrett Wilson
reason
now.
he wasn't the starting quarterback at the start of the fucking season this year. It's because he
man.
was not that guy.
He's going to be that guy.
Maybe the other dude's not that guy, but he's going to be that guy for this fucking game and raise a big middle finger to Mike White. and his fucking record.
Trevor Siemian is not a nobody. He was the starting quarterback for the Saints last year, and we all remember how he was playing when he was starting quarterback.
Jets. -6.
-6.
-110.
Bears +6.
Mike White didn't have Garrett Wilson. Remember that. He didn't have somebody like that.
Thank you. He's not a playmaker.
Fuck Mike White.
He's a
And
better
you know what he'll
playmaker than
do?
Moore.
He might actually use Elijah Moore. Won't that be something? You might get me to calm down.
No, the
Dude.
problem with Elijah Moore is they haven't been giving him snap counts. He's been under 25 snap counts for like a couple games.
I don't like that. But that's the 1 o'clock slate, and that's the 1 o'clock games. Now let's get to the 4 o'clocks. Las Vegas Raiders and Devontae Adams. That's their team. +3.5 going into Seattle to take on the Seahawks.
Why you
Jesse?
disrespecting Josh Jacobs? Like,
Nope, because I don't care. Because all I ever see is Big Mike get 30 fantasy points from Devontae Adams when they win, and then I see 25 when they lose, and nothing less, nothing short, consistent every week. But
he's not even the number 1 wide receiver. That's a cat.
he's top 3.
No, he's not.
He's not the 3rd wide receiver in the league anymore.
Mm-mm. I don't think he is. I think he got moved down for
I thought it was Tyreek, Jefferson. Oh, no, and then Diggs, and then him. He should be
Yes,
4th.
Tyreek, Diggs, Jefferson.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he might not be over Jefferson actually. I mean, he might be.
Well,
over.
he's top 5. Okay, he's top 5.
He's top 5. He's top 5.
He's top 5. Luke, how you feeling?
Jesus,
You're
you're
muted.
muted.
Fuck you.
Wow. You try to help him, man. Okay, he is 3rd. My bad. I'm wrong. He's 3rd.
Okay, good. I like
All
that.
right. Well, I really like Josh Jacobs. He's a stud. He's going to be running amok all over Seattle. But so will K9 and, Seattle. I mean, we know what Seattle's about. They're about to be coming out here winning this game because the Raiders kind of fucking suck, even though they got some studs.
All right. I can't disagree with anything you just said. Jesse?
Right? Do we really need to talk about this? Like, I think we know who's going to win this game.
I know. I'm just asking you because I know you like Raiders.
Geno Smith!
Seattle.
And I'm going to take Seattle to cover that as well. That's a Seattle sweep. Easy money. We love K9. We love Geno. Next game. Los Angeles Chargers and Justin Herbert going to Arizona. The spread is -3 for the Chargers. I'm not touching this game with a 30-foot mega pole. We'll start with Luke.
Well, I'd normally, in a normal situation, I'd be taking the Arizona Cardinals. But they don't got Murray. And I hate betting on the Chargers because they lose me money all the fucking time.
Ain't that a
Because
fucking
they can
fact.
never close out games. I don't want to touch this game at all. It's
I'm not either.
ugly. If you want to pick for me, okay, Chargers money line because
Lean Chargers.
what the fuck? What is this game? I don't like it.
I don't have a pick.
Eckler's probably going to go
Smart.
off and go crazy. So honestly, just give me Chargers.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know if Keenan Allen's supposed to be on top of the depth chart again, but like, is he for sure okay enough to be doing that? Like, I know he got snap counted last week. So I believe if he has no snap limit, they'll be fine. Chargers will win. But if he's
All right.
snap limited, I'm not sold on. I don't know. That Arizona defense is decent. What's the spread?
-3. That's why I'm not touching it.
Over.
If I had
48.
to touch it. Okay, if you wanted to give me a lean, I would also agree with you, and I'd probably lean
I don't even know
Chargers
if I-
money line.
I don't even know if I would go.
But I wouldn't win any money off that, so I wouldn't give that to the people. You know what? Fuck that game. But you want to know? Holy fuck! Sorry, I haven't seen that spread yet. Next game.
Because I don't see the wait, hold up. I don't see the Cardinals doing good. And the Chargers always make it a fucking really close game way too close for them to always potentially lose it. So I don't think it's going to be that high in the scoring because of that reason.
I would agree. If I had to lean on over-under, I would take the under as well. But next game, Kansas City Chiefs minus 15.5 going up against the Los Angeles Rams 15.5, you say. I look at that. I see Matthew Stafford out. I see Cooper Kupp out. I see a defense that hasn't been playing like a Super Bowl caliber defense. I don't know what I want to do, so I'm going to let someone else talk first.
Honestly, I think the Chiefs are going to dominate this game. I don't know how they're going to unless this guy comes in and just
Goes nutty.
balls, like goes stupid with Allen Robinson and like Van Jefferson and shit, and Cam Akers remembers how to run, and the O-line is really, really bad. So if they could, like, if somehow Stafford is out and they're like, oh, we're going to block for this random guy, I don't see any of that happening. So no, call me fucking crazy, but it's going to be over 42.5 because the Chiefs are going to have 37 points. And, yeah.
Well, just like the Dolphins game, we're going to be slapping the minus 20.5 for the Chiefs. Because they're going to fucking run through the Rams this week like some back alley cheap whore. Wow. That's what's going to happen, and that's what you're going to see.
That's how you really feel. I know it is. I could tell it in your tone. Damn.
They're about to slap like a $5.99 like fee when you click on the game because it's just going to be X-rated.
Jeez.
So Luke,
You might catch the game.
No. Just Luke. We can just move on.
Luke has the Chiefs.
Chiefs fuck Rams in the ass.
Luke, come on, man. Dylan, can you please say what you feel for this game so we can move on?
I'm not touching this game because you think I'm going to play a minus 14 and a minus 15.5 in the same week. I'd have to be smoking dick. I'm not doing that shit, bro. There's no fucking way. I can't do it. So I'm going to move right the fuck on to the next game, which is Sunday at 4:25 between, for some reason, the spread is locked and they won't show me. But
they don't got one.
The San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
On MGM, Niners minus 450. Saints plus 333. Over 43. The spread is 9.5.
9.5. You know what? Oh, but I feel like Jesse's gonna give me some Saints rant here, so I want to go to him first.
Fuck no, baby.
Thank you. Then I can do what I want to do. Give me the Niners minus 9.5. That's my pick. Go ahead, Jesse. I needed the AOK from Papa Bear, and I'm straight. So
the -9 is wild because you never know how the Saints are gonna fucking play.
Yeah, because the Saints are the Saints.
I'm taking the minus 9.5.
Because Kamara just got
Jesse, everything you just said was muted.
-9 is ridiculous. Like that, like it's a heavy spread, and the 49ers should cover it. But like I don't feel confident enough, but I do. Yeah. I've taken a -15.5 inside my head, a -14, and a -9. Jesus Christ. This is 1 week of football when you don't have any buys.
I told you, dog. Get ready for bad football. I warned you. Luke?
Well, I'm going to be going with the 49ers here. Don't like how big the spread is because the Saints are a sneaky team that will just snap at your ankles until the end of the game. And they're just annoying to deal with. I don't know. Might move the spread down to like 3.5 if I throw it in a lay. But only in big lays.
I would just like to make this statement known that the Browns are plus 3.5, not plus 3. And I would take that. Plus 3.5. But not a plus 3. I would take 3.5.
That half changes everything for you?
That half changes everything because then it's not a void.
Honestly, just use the 49ers money line as a parlay booster.
I understand, and I would agree with that. We got one game left, boys. Sunday night football. I'm going to make this short and sweet for my pick. Philadelphia, -6.5. Green Bay Packers in Philly. Give me that. They need to win by a tutty? Okay. Fuck yeah. Sounds good. I'll take Philly to cover that bitch all day, all night. Luke?
Well, it's been kind of shown that the Eagles are a little bit fraudulent, not that big, powerful fucking 8-0, 9-0 team that they were shining for. They're kind of showing they're a little bit more human, but at the same time, that doesn't make them shit. They're going to come into this game. They're going to beat Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers because nothing has changed. Aaron Rodgers still doesn't have weapons to use as wide receivers.
That's also a very
I don't think that's true.
I mean,
Okay.
it's not true fully,
Okay,
but
okay.
I mean, at the same time.
Bullshit. Watson's new, but he looks great. And I think it's because Rodgers can put the ball where it needs to be, and he's a good 1-1 player. I do think that. And we know Lazard is not top 20, but he's solid enough where you can't act like he's not a receiver.
I have him on my fantasy team.
Exactly.
I like him.
Like Lazard, nice. Watson, nice. Aaron Jones out the backfield, we've seen what he can do. They have enough talent to where they should be competitive in games with a quarterback so good like Aaron Rodgers who can win MVP back-to-back fucking years. Are you telling me he only won back-to-back MVPs because of one wide receiver? Impossible. He now claims he has a broken thumb. Oh, is that why you missed that wide open pass to Sammy Watkins? Or I think it's Watkins? Yeah. Well, I bet it is. But no, it's because you're falling. So you know what, Aaron Rodgers? I think you'll at least put up 20 points. And you will lose. So I'm just going to take the over.
But him falling kind of goes into needing better wide receivers to help him out, if that makes sense.
And his receivers are kind of hurt right now, so like
He's missing
Except
two
for
guys
Watson.
he's been comfortable with. He's always been comfortable with Cobb. He knows how to make Cobb useful.
He does, but then he never fucking really ever does.
Because he's
Like he got him in there just to not use him. Like that was dumb.
He fed Watson 8 targets the first game he got back.
That's true. But that includes. Fuck it. I'm just gonna say that's the NFL picks right there.
Are we
Boom,
leaving
bada bing,
Monday
bada
night
boom.
out of this?
That is the NFL picks, and now we have to
Whoa.
get into.
We can't
the
forget
college
about
picks.
the Pittsburgh Steelers and
Versus
the
the
Indianapolis Colts shit
Monday
show.
night.
Did that game just? Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? I probably mentally did that on purpose because only God who knows is gonna watch that game. What's that spread?
Plus 2.5, minus 2.5.
For who?
Over under 39. Colts
Actually,
are the favorite,
yeah,
minus
cool.
145, with the Steelers being plus 120.
I'm not touching it.
I'm not touching it either. This game is going to be ugly.
Weird.
That's why
It's
we. That's
gonna be
why
weird.
we
This
didn't
is
talk
going to be
about
very bad. Honestly,
I want to
The
tell the people to
Steelers-
stay away.
it.
I do
Fuck
too,
away.
but then I also want to say the Colts because Jonathan Taylor might just fucking.
But TJ
Do
Watt's
some
back, and
things.
he's been a little nasty. But at the same time, they just got torched by Perrine. Oh, yeah. Give me.
I'm going to be.
I'm going
yeah,
to
I was
talk.
about
Give me
to say,
Colts. Give me Colts.
All right. I'm
I'll
not
take
touching it.
Colts with you, Jesse.
I'm going to go Colts.
I hope
I'm
that
gonna
shit
leave
hits for
a
y'all.
game out on the floor. I'm going to pick because I have the balls to be wrong. Unlike Dylan, who can only be right or feel good about it.
The Mr.
Yeah,
Cherry
I'm
Picker.
attacking you.
It's
Make a
called
pick.
making money. You see this record on the bottom of the screen? It's called not playing every fucking game.
But look at the 16. You felt comfortable and you still lost.
Yeah,
Okay,
last week-
Mr.
What?
Cherry Picker.
Correct. That would be exactly what I'm doing.
This
And
isn't
money
shooting.
is being made. That's
Hey,
all
it's
that
the
fucking
boy.
matters. Brother man, you are.
I'm that
What
one
do you
guy.
got? Steelers or Colts? Let's go right now.
Hey.
On the
Spread.
spot.
Spread.
Minus
Colts
2.5
minus 2.5.
Colts. Over under 39.
I'm not
Colts
touching
minus
it. They're taking the
145.
Colts.
Colts.
Yeah,
Colts.
Samaje Perrine just gave him smoke. You're telling me JT can't?
I'm telling you, Jeff Saturday is giving him smoke.
That too.
It's all
Yeah.
about who's the man of the ship, and Jeff Saturday is the man of that ship right now.
We understand and we love it. And now we got to get into college. Bada bing, bada boom.
What's going on, guys? Tyco here, taking a quick break in the action to tell you about sixpackcoverage.com. You can go on there and check out all your favorite sports, finance, food and travel, fitness, and entertainment podcasts. They've got it all on there, as well as content from all of your favorite colleges, with more on the way and more added every day. So make sure you check that out, as well as the merchandise tab. Be sure to get all of your six-pack coverage gear at the merch tab there with the hats, flags, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check it out today, sixpackcoverage.com.
All right, bada bing, bada boom. Tyler's here just in time, so we
Vertical
can
on
rip this
feet.
Band-Aid off. As you see at the bottom of the screen, when it comes to college football, God loves me, and I love him. Things have been going well, and the only thing that didn't really hit for me was Luke, and we went over this because Blake Corum was injured. That was the only reason. But let's rip this Band-Aid off. First game we got, the biggest game of the fucking year so far. I don't give a fuck. 11-0, 11-0, Ohio State versus Michigan. OSU minus 7.5. We'll go right to the man who everybody wants to hear from, Luke Dacey.
Well,
The Michigan
it
man.
was like 10 years in the making to get that dub last year. Time to extend that bitch back-to-back years and get our own little streak going. Because fuck OSU. Yeah, this game's gonna be scary. Because, we got Blake Corum who got hurt last week, but he says he's fine. He's gonna be back for the game. He was handing out fucking turkeys in Ypsilanti. What a nice guy. Like, what the fuck? Then we're still waiting on Edwards. I've been all over the news trying to get this information on seeing if Edwards is back. Because if we get him back, I'ma feel great going into the fucking game. Because we all know it's gonna be a close first half. They're running game if they're healthy.
Tyler?
All right, well, look, as a sports fan and a Michigan man, I want Michigan to win this game. As a sports fan, I also watch a lot of sports and have mentioned many times this year that I think Michigan kind of played a bitch schedule all year up until this point. So, with that being said, as a betting man, I'm gonna have to tell you to take Ohio State or don't bet on the game. I'm sorry. That's it.
Aww. You knew it was coming, though. Jesse?
You would save yourself for the last. You prick.
I was thinking that, Jesse. I was thinking that. This little motherfucker.
This little shit. Because I wasn't ready. I wasn't. And I have no idea. I feel like OSU's got to beat Michigan, but at the same time, I don't want Ohio State to win. But, I lost a bet on Michigan this year, with somebody I work with. So what the fuck would I look like supporting Michigan?
Go blue, baby. Woo!
Torn. Can I take the over?
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I appreciate it. I want to pick a winner. I'm picking the over.
If you want to take the over in that game, it is sitting at 56.5.
I know. It's
You did not just take the over.
I'm doing it.
You did not just do that.
I'm doing it.
No
Over.
way.
Over, gang.
No way.
Oh, but he did it.
Every Michigan fan and their mother should want this game to be under.
He should, but it ain't going to
Because
happen.
over, it's because Ohio State is putting a whooping on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
So-
know, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Either Michigan's going to keep
Because their
up or
defense
Ohio State's
really
going to stop
showed
them
how
6
great
feet on.
they've been all season long.
I agree. But here is how I'm feeling. Ohio State versus Michigan. Blake Corum, I don't know if you're playing or not. CJ Stroud and Marvin Henderson should connect all day. I'm going to take Ohio State minus 7.5 versus Michigan.
My guy.
And I'm going to do it
And
with
it-
style.
Guy.
You said it.
My guy.
I'm going to take Ohio State to cover minus 7.5 against Michigan.
It's every single year it is a 3-on-1 against Michigan in all big moments. I'll keep taking it, and I'll keep backing my boys in blue because we're going to be marching on the field and whooping some Buckeye fucking ass tomorrow.
This is when you shine, Luke. I'll say that. When it's 3-on-1, this is when you shine. So
Beat up that Buckeye booty hole.
If anything, this is exactly what Luke wanted.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Just
very-
builds it up. It builds up the storyline better for him, and his luck usually increases when the world hates on him.
I agree.
And by the world, I mean us.
That's true.
I don't know.
But now we could go right back to Luke because we're going to another team that he loves. Well, I don't know if he loves them more so he loves their jerseys. And I'm talking about number 10 ranked Oregon going to Oregon State. Number 22, -3.5. Oregon is the
Is this
spread.
the closest they've ever been in ranking?
Oh, yes. This is going to be a great Oregon State.
Well, we
rivalry.
already know how this game's going to go. Oregon's going to come out with some fucking dope-ass jerseys. They're going to look sick. They're going to win this game, put up more points than the other team, and call it a day. And then get ready for the next cool jersey that
What's
they
our
will
spread?
wear eventually.
The spread is -3.5 Oregon. Game is in Oregon State.
First off, that blows my mind.
Yeah. I thought they'd give them more.
It's because
I'm
of
taking
one
Oregon, though.
reason. Nah, it's because of one reason. Away Bo Nix is a real thing, people. It's humbo or pass. I'll tell you right now before you
It's what?
pick,
It's what, Dylan?
It's humbo or pass. I'm not,
I
I'm
like
not-
hearing Dylan say humbo.
I'm not, motherfucker. I tell you right now,
Humbo or pass.
my pick
Humbo.
right now is Oregon State +3.5. I don't trust Bo Nix on the road. I like the way Oregon State's been playing. Fuller says, I'm with Luke. Michigan is walking out of this stupid horseshoe with another victory.
You guys need to
Go
know that is
blue.
another Michigan bleed blue kind of guy.
Ugh.
We understand. But I'm liking Oregon +3.5 in that game. Back to Jesse and Tyler.
You know how I feel about 0.5s with the 3. It makes a difference. So I'm for sure with this interstate game. Oregon State, they ain't been ranked this high for a while, I feel like. Like, I don't know when they touch the 20s.
I think it's time to put him in the place.
I think they're going to want to scrap it out. They might not win this game, but I think they lose on a field goal if they lose.
So take that +3.5 with me, baby.
I thought I made it clear at the beginning.
Perfect.
My apologies. I'm with it.
I love it. Ty?
Well, I'm going Oregon -3.5, baby.
Oh.
I like, we like bloody battles. Everybody likes bloody battles.
If we're going to split a rivalry game,
Oregon
Yeah, I'm
I'm not
minus
gonna be
10
mad. I mean,
and a
we're playing the
half.
game.
Ooh!
Smash it.
Ooh. He said 10.
You dirty, Luke. You
10.5.
You're feeling
You
nasty
dog.
today with the minuses. I'm
Fuck
not
the 9.5. Give me the 10.5.
Tyler, just so you're clear, there have been 2 14 and 15 spreads that Luke has taken -20. You just need to get that in your head while you're hearing this. He's been on some shit.
He took 2 -20 spreads.
All I
Yes.
know is Luke's feeling good this week. That's all I know.
Willingly.
Luke has been feeling
Willingly.
very good today. But Tyler,
Yeah,
we're
set
going to
it
go
up.
to you for
He
the
did.
next game. And I don't know how you're going to react, but I'm just going to hit you with it. Michigan at Penn State. Penn State -19.5.
Michigan State.
Michigan State at Penn State, not
What did I
Michigan.
say?
You said
He
Michigan,
left the
God
state.
damn it, I meant
who
the
is
MSU.
definitely playing Ohio State. Oh man, why are we touching it?
Do we play
Over under, please.
State to cover?
Can they cover?
19.5.
19.
No.
Over unders 52.5 with the minus.
Give me under 52.5.
Plus 700 money line.
You know what? Give me a cover. Give me a cover.
Thank you.
Give me the
taking
cover.
as well.
Tyler with the CTFs.
Plus 19.5 for Michigan State is my pick, and I'm taking them. Luke, I feel like if anyone's going to be against this, it will be you. How you feeling?
Well, all these boys in here are riding against the Michigan spread. But I still like my Michigan boys, and the team's winning. Give me the plus 700 money line upset. Fucking underdogs.
Oh my
fucking
God.
Insane win because it's not going to make sense.
I've never been more proud of this man in my life.
Wow.
He's
I'm
calling
gonna
him
save
out.
that clip and then I'm gonna get it turned into like an NFT and then I'm gonna sell that bitch. That's amazing.
Luke, I love you.
I'm baffled.
Jesse,
I'm
what you
so baffled. How
The
come-
Grinch's heart grew 2 sizes that day.
Dead ass. Plus 19 and a half for the boys. You see me in the green.
Bet we all riding that hoe. We'd love to see that. All right, Luke.
What
I'm
other?
just gonna snap it right back to you because you're feeling some type of way today. And knowing you might feel some type of way about this game. LSU at Texas A&M. LSU
no.
is number 6 in the country.
Oh, no.
Minus 9.5.
You
The
know
game
it's
is
coming.
in Texas A&M under the lights at 7:00.
Here comes the plus 500,000 parlay for Luke's fucking college football game.
Well, we're just gonna go ahead and throw that plus 290 Texas A&M money line out the window because we are smashed. This is a plus. They were plus 10. Give me the minus 10 for Texas A&M. Fuck them.
Oh
They
my
want to give us
God.
the plus. We're taking that minus, baby. That's all ours. We're gonna eat that shit up.
I don't know.
Ah!
I didn't know which one to do, so I had to do both. I really don't know, man. You're just confused. You're just feeling wild today, Luke.
Look, Dylan, I think that you did the exact right thing because everyone that isn't a Michigan fan would applaud this man. And everyone that's a Michigan fan would buzz this man because what is coming out of his mouth. But at the same time, anyone that knows Luke is just confused. Simply confused.
Yeah, I'm taking Texas A&M plus 9.5 to cover. Are you?
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
saying Texas A&M minus 10.
Look, I'm
Not the
I'm
other
not
fucking
taking
team.
I'm not taking Texas A&M to cover because Texas A&M currently can't even fill their own stadium.
Oh, but
So
he's not.
yeah,
But he's not wrong.
when you're doing the halftime T-shirt run and they're running around the stadium with no shirt on because they have to pass a T-shirt and there's literally no one in the stands to get in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming out on the field at 7:00, it is your Texas A&M Aggies. Jesse, who's your pick?
All right, we're changing it to Texas A&M minus 25 and a fucking half.
This man.
Fuck you.
I think we all know not to follow suit on that one. He's simply talking outrageous, right? It's not even going to be a plus 10 game. This is going to be you could bet minus 11 and be perfectly fine.
I would have to say I
And
agree.
that's not for Texas A&M, just in case you got it confused.
No, two
I knew
things
what
are
you were
true
saying.
this weekend, and it's that Texas A&M is getting slaughtered and USC is doing some slaughtering. Those are two things I can tell you to be
That
true.
is the next game I was going to hit you with, Ty.
And so I'm going to hit you with this. Whatever the fucking spread is for UC, you take it. All right? We take USC spread all day, all night. We take Caleb Williams. We smash him to win the Heisman, and that's about it. That's all I have. Raps.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to Jesse. The spread is USC, number 5 team in the nation, at home against the number 13 team in the nation, Notre Dame. Minus 4.5 is the spread.
Notre Dame fraudulent bunch of bitches. Ain't worth a damn. Give me minus 4. Easy.
Luke? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, he's in the realm right now.
We got to go to the next guy.
We got to go to you. Got to circle back.
So the next game that my bad, I didn't even get my pick. I'm taking USC minus 4.5 all day. I trusted Ty last week. That shit hit. I'm trusting him again. I think this shit's going to hit. I want to stay on me for this next game because here is my pick of the week. I don't know why. This is a little Luke-ish of me, but I'm feeling it and I'm doing it. Kansas. Plus...
Wait.
Oh, Luke's back.
Bro, I lost internet on my computer.
Okay, we're good. Luke.
Like Ty said, I'm going to give you this, and then everything stopped working. So I
Everyone
did
went
something to
hard
my
USC,
computer.
so
He's
you're up to
trying
date.
He's trying to sabotage my shit. He doesn't like my picks. I don't know what's going on here. This is a conspiracy.
It's USC minus 4.5 at home against Notre Dame. We're all
Everybody
riding USC.
here is on USC. Don't tell me you're debating Notre Dame right
Oh
now.
my, bro! Today I won't doubt it for a damn second.
I'm smelling blood in the water.
This dude's gonna take the Fighting Irish.
Irishmen
Oh,
are about to be fighting strong.
continue.
Iffy,
Thank you.
the
Thank
fighting
you. Thank you.
Irish.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
Yes.
My
Yes.
goodness. At some point, you need to calm down.
Hey,
Yeah, we
Another
know why your
game,
camera just
winning this
turned off.
game, I don't want to hear it.
The gods of betting, they were trying to tell you to chill the fuck out. That's why you froze.
I cannot wait for Notre Dame to just ruin a lot of parlays.
If Luke's parlay hits, he's going on Bleacher Report betting because this shit will be unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
next
And then
game,
you should buy a lottery ticket because no way.
it would be unreal. Next game, I'm feeling good. Kansas, as I was saying, plus 11.5
Oh, God.
at Kansas State.
Here we go.
Number 15.
Here we go.
I'm taking the bean. I'm taking Kansas money line. I love the rivalry game. 13 straight games Kansas State has won. That streak will be broken by the Bean Man himself. I love the way Kansas offense has been playing this year. I'm taking the fucking Jayhawks. I don't even know if that's a real goddamn fucking hawk to beat the Kansas State, whatever you call it.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
And I'm taking the money line. So that's how I feel. Jesse? You're muted. You're muted.
Man, I could say words and we can pretend like you're saying them if you want.
I can-
Go ahead. Make your mouth move.
I'll-
All right. So basically, I'm taking Kansas money line too, Dylan, because I totally agree. And there's really no other way around it. I mean, I used to smoke crack, but now I don't smoke crack. So it's obvious that I'm going to take Kansas. I mean, just look at me right now. I mean, I'm good.
I don't know why you got to talk about my one day habits like there's something that happens. Like I was an addict. Okay.
All right. That might have been my take. All right, you can give yours now.
Why
Okay, so Ty's riding
almost
Kansas with
revealing my secret?
Yeah, I'm riding it.
I'm riding the money line. Yeah, I'm with it.
Fuck yeah. Luke.
Hey, maybe I was right.
You know what? I will take Kansas minus 10 for you. Fuck
My
it.
God, you dirty whore.
He will too.
We're winning money.
And he will too.
And
All right.
we're winning money, he said.
And we got one final game left, and the only reason why is because it's a rivalry game, and I like the spread, and I feel like touching it. So, Washington State, minus 1.5.
I know.
Washington's number 12.
I like
We're
10-30.
going to Washington State. I'm taking Washington State money line.
Is this out of hatred or?
This is out of last time I took Washington, I lost money. I've been waiting for a game all year to get my get back, and this is my game.
How much money did you lose?
Well, considering that I can't actually gamble, the only thing that it lost me is that 21-5 should say 22-4.
This is how much money you lost. $0.
That's what it did.
$0. So I'm gonna win you guys some money. Take Washington on the spread in this one. Screw Dylan's vibe. Just because they lost him theoretical monopoly money doesn't mean he's gonna lose this one. Well, Dylan might, but I'm telling you, take Washington.
Yeah, I'm not taking Washington State. That's for sure.
Fuck you guys.
It's not.
Fuck
good.
you.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Actually,
Don't make this about us.
You know what? I actually understand. This isn't
This
even
is about you.
though. This is about me.
Definitely.
This is personal beef.
personal.
This is not about us.
This game wasn't going to be included, so I saw
What
it.
makes us into your
Fine.
one-on-one beef with me?
because I know you, Dylan, and this is personally about you. If you're hitting in these situations, you usually continue to hit. But if you're missing, you usually continue to miss.
That couldn't be more true.
I agree.
I might be on Which one are you on, Dylan?
He's
I'm on
missing, bro.
Washington.
He's missing.
You're on Washington?
Yep.
I might have to be on Washington State.
No, he's
Perfect.
on Washington
Make that
State.
Bet. Make that bet. Make it right now.
Wait,
Washington
he just said
State.
he's on Washington.
I swear to God.
No. Tyler, shut up. Make the bet, Luke. Washington.
All right,
State.
fine. I'm taking Washington.
No, bro, he's lying to
Damn
you.
it. I
He's
almost
lying
had him.
to you. He's
I could
lying
tell.
to your
I could
face,
tell after he
bro.
couldn't fucking hold a straight face while saying it.
He's lying.
Trying to get him to take it.
I just had to let him talk for him to
Had to
let me
him
figure
take
out
it.
it's a lie.
I'm sorry. All right. Does anyone else?
No. Yeah, better.
Does anyone else have anything to add before we close this bitch out?
The Lions should have won on Thanksgiving.
We did talk about that.
I
Yes.
know I didn't. The Lions should have won on Thanksgiving.
Actually, Dylan, you made a skip talking about what the Lions should have done.
No,
the
it's
Lions
not.
also shouldn't have let up that safety and should have made that field goal. It's a 5-point difference in the game. You end up winning.
We could
They
have
also,
just
should
ran
have,
on purpose.
they also should have managed the clock better in the first half and second half.
And I should've woke up.
Those things needed to be talked about if they weren't. But other than that, yeah, no, I'm good.
All right. Beautiful. Then with that being said, the next time that we
And Hawkinson got a touchdown.
we did talk about Hawk. Jesse brought him up, and they had an argument about it, and you can watch it back.
Totally okay.
No, that was not what the argument was about.
No. Yeah.
The argument was
Yeah,
It was a good pod, and the
The
people
argument about
loved it.
Fat Lenny and White.
yeah.
They loved it. That was the argument. Lenny and White. But the next
No, it
time we
wasn't
see the
Fenton
beautiful
White.
people is on Wednesday at 6:30 because shit happened. And that's why we couldn't talk to you last Wednesday. But we're gonna talk to you this Wednesday, and we're gonna fill you in on everything that's happening in hockey. We're gonna fill you in on everything that's happening in basketball. And if you want any merch for Ride the Tide or Six Pack Coverage, you can go over to sixpackcoverage.com. If you want to see any more podcasts, you can go to our fucking YouTube. That is Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. If you want to go to Twitter or Instagram, that's at Ride the Tide 586. And if you want to see us again, that's Wednesdays, Fridays, normally 6:30. But sometimes shit changes. That's why you got to follow the accounts I just told you so you can stay updated. So, with that being said, I have nothing else to say. We will see you guys Wednesday. Have a great night. Peace.
Next time he'll play the right outro song.
Correct.